Hi, this is Ed Liu with the B612 Asteroid Institute, and I'd like to describe our work simulating the discovered population of near-Earth asteroids in year one of LSST operations. Among the roughly 9,000 H less than 25 near-Earth asteroids that will be discovered in year one, that's about 50 to 60 meter asteroids, the interesting result we find is that about 150 of these will at some point in time be a potential impact risk with MOID less than the radius of the Earth. We're going to argue that fast turnaround follower observations are going to be very important in these cases. We simulate the pipeline starting with a Granvik population of NEOs, H less than 25. We use the linking criterion for LSST, and we do each time an asteroid is reobserved after its discovery, we use find orb to recalculate its orbit, do best fit, including covariance. Then we sample from those determined orbits and covariances, orbits that are consistent with that and with the observations, and look at the MOID distributions to see which ones are potential risks. Any particular asteroid, here's one example of one, they all look very similar. They start with some wide distribution of MOIDs when the orbit is poorly determined, and that distribution will narrow down. So in this particular asteroid, it early on has a very tiny chance of being a potential risk. Radius of the Earth is down here at the bottom left-hand corner. But then after about 3-4 weeks of observations, the MOID has narrowed down. MOID distribution is narrowed down to one which you can rule out a MOID less than the radius of the Earth. When you look at the evolution of asteroids which have at some point an overlap with the MOID less than the radius of the Earth, you find that in most cases, within 10 nights since the discovery, you can already rule them out as being potential impactors. However, about a quarter of the time, it takes longer than that. And some actually, the LSST, at least in year one, does not reobserve them. So these are ones which are particularly important to be followed closely following discovery. So again, the main points are that about 3 times per week, we're going to discover NEOs, which at some point in time have a potential overlap with their orbit with Earth. Thank you very much.